Today on M&M Life on Purpose, Do It Yourself, I'm going to show you how I use herbs from my herb garden to make my own chamomile, lemon balm, and lavender tea. So I'm going to begin getting my lemon balm ready, and the first thing that I'm going to do now that my lemon balm is dry is I'm going to remove the leaves from the stems and get them ready to crush. Some information about lemon balm while I'm thinking about it. Lemon balm is a member of the mint family, and it has both a lemony and a slightly minty flavor. Now you can harvest lemon balm when it's up to the size where you want to dry it. Just leave a little bit of the growing plant left and it will come back. It's a rather prolific plant, and you can end up with more lemon balm than you know what to do with in just a short period of time. Another note about when you are drying your own herbs, be sure to dry them in a place where they get plenty of air circulation, but they are out of the sun, because the sun can cause the herbs to lose some of their color and some of their flavor. Alright, now that we have the first bunch of herbs taken away from the stems, and we have some in our mortar, I'm going to simply take my pestle and crush the herbs. Now, I'm not looking for a fine crush because I'm planning on using this primarily in tea, but I am looking to reduce the bulk of the herbs into a finer quality. Alright, our lemon balm leaves have been reduced to flakes, and I will put these in a spice bottle to use for teas and for other recipes. You can also grind lemon balm into a powder. Lemon balm is known for its relaxing properties, and so like I say, I like to keep it as a flake to use in the tea, but you can use it as a powder to sprinkle in things like yogurt and stuff like that as well. When harvesting chamomile to make tea, you really only need the blossoms. You don't need the stem, and so simply clip the blossom close to the stem, and then you can dry them in like a mesh hanging dryer. And then when you're ready to make your tea, just leave the flower heads whole. We don't have to crush these in the mortar and pestle. And here I have about 2 ounces, the equivalent of about 1/4 of a cup, that I'm going to be using to put in my tea mix. Lavender is much the same as the chamomile. All you need are the flower blossoms. Lavender does have a more of a floral flavor. It's a little stronger than the chamomile. So if you are concerned about the tea possibly being too perfumey, having that lavender smell, you can opt to leave the lavender out. I have my 3 ingredients ready to blend. Again, I have my 1/4 of a cup of chamomile, 3 tablespoons of lemon balm flakes, and a teaspoon of lavender flowers. And I'm simply going to pour all of the ingredients into one bowl and mix. And then we're going to put this in a herb container. I have a little 4-ounce jar that I have labeled Herbal Tea, and we're going to put our tea blend into the container. Now I'm going to give my bottle just a little bit of a shake to sift the lemon balm through the larger flakes of the other herbs. And now I have my chamomile, lemon balm, lavender tea. To make our tea, we are going to put a tablespoon of our tea blend. And sometimes when you're making an herbal tea, little particles of the herbs can end up in your tea. And for that reason today, I'm actually going to be steeping my tea in a measuring cup so that I can show you how you can run your tea through a cheesecloth just to filter out those little particles. So again, I put a tablespoon of the blend attached to the top, put that in my measuring cup. And now I'm going to pour hot water over our herbal tea And I'm going to allow that to sit for up to you. Well, it's really up to you. I like to let mine sit for up to 10 minutes. So we'll come back and check on our tea in about 10 minutes. My tea has been steeping for about 10 minutes, and I don't have a lot of particles coming through on it today, so that I'm not going to have to strain it through the cheesecloth. But again, if you get some particles coming out and you don't particularly want those, you can simply strain your tea through some cheesecloth.
And there you have a nice relaxing hot cup of tea steeped from a blend of chamomile, lemon balm, and lavender. I hope you enjoy.